Topic of today's video, 7 shoes that are in fashion and are great for the shorts and the shoes that I mentioned today, friend. In this video, you can find buy on YouTube shopping. It's a new tool here on YouTube. An icon will appear here on the side of the screen here in this video. You tap it. If you're watching me on my cell phone, the list of these shoes will appear here below the video. But in case you, my friend, are watching me from the computer, notebook, book taps the icon, the list will appear here next to this video. Want to see the first shoe that's on the rise? I am seeing it in many stores and it is wonderful for anyone up to 1'60" tall. I'm 1'57", okay, my friend? So your little one there that I can speak with propriety, sandals made of vinyl strips, the vinyl is transparent, and then guys, everything that literally disappears on our skin is wonderful for. For the short woman then, vinyl, because it is transparent, the foot or the skin, it is more exposed, it is more in evidence. So that's exactly what this type of footwear proposes for a low. Obviously, today in the market, you will find several vinyl shoes, but I will leave here as a tip for you, extra, the most delicate sandals, suddenly a clog. Okay, guys? Where you shoot, just shoot without. Whether it's vinyl, anyway, it's a trend, it's a fashion, it's on the rise, and it's true, it's a fact, as they say. Right? That note is true. Vinyl straps, vinyl sandals are great for shorts, cooler excitement. We remember boots, and then I always, every fall, winter, guys, I always get the same question, read shorts, can you wear boots? Of course you must. I use a long barrel, really long like that. Knee, or do I use the one with the shorter barrel which is left? Exactly. But folks, think about an accuracy, a little finger at most above my ankle, or even better, which is what I'm going to indicate in this video, below the ankle, below the bone. Okay, girls, is that the boot barrel, or is that the kind of boot that's wonderful for casualties? Because our intention is that the skin is really exposed. Now, of course, if you are a low, you will wear. A boot with shorts like this is cool with the short skirt. A short dress is also cool with the obvious monkey. But since we are talking about cold, what am I going to indicate? Black boot and black pants down. Black boots, long black skirt.
Ale, I want to wear a mid-skirt with a black boot.
No boots, short toe. The boot will be the one that goes a little over the knee or that the skirt bar covers. Okay, everybody, what about all this kind of boot I'm talking about here? Everything is in fashion. Everything is on the rise. Stores are selling like water is serious, okay? So literally there are two extremes down, the very long barrel or a very short barrel, but how short you can use and it's fashionable. Yes, we can wear boots. Look, third shoes, including I recently acquired a moccasin, but well, people, think carefully about the color of your skin. Obviously, I've had questions, Leigh, I'm brunette, I have black skin, that's how I do it, right? To find out, well, I'm going to give a very cool tip when you play on Google. It's nude shades, okay, guys, because nude is exactly, we can't say that nude is a color, because nude is the exact color of the skin of each person. You know how? So for example, as I have already seen many services like me within image consultancy, right? I saw classes for black skin normally. Only always some shade of coffee, a lighter, medium, darker coffee, or that dark skin, for example. My mother, she's pretty brunette. No one says how white I am, and my mother is that Indian brunette, so her shade might be cinnamon. But everyone has their nude. So when you find that nude, you end up buying several shoes. It's impressive. And I'm talking about the moccasin. Moccasin is on the rise. Moccasin is in fashion. So if you find it, perfect homocassim that I want to say what in the tone of your skin, friend, is over. In addition to being fashionable, you are short and wearing shoes that cover the instep. So the more nude shoes, the better as shoes that are on trend. And I was analyzing it, especially because I'm going to say it like this, okay guys, that you will understand quickly. It has another name, but I'm going to say here it's a shoe with a heel on the outside. Normally it has a little heel. It has only flattering, but it has a medium small heel. And then what happens? It literally leaves more skin exposed. In addition to it leaving the instep free, it also leaves the heel out. So the more skin sample for us, the better. And this type of shoes, it is wonderful, especially you, my friend, who needs this type of shoes for work. I read here, right? I have many teachers, many women who teach. Isn't that right? So this type of footwear for you that is low, it's wonderful and people are very popular. It sells a lot every year, all autumn, winter especially. It's the most on the market that cleans shoes. And I really like to draw attention to this because it's not a preference, but it's a type of footwear that looks better because it's low, especially women aged 1 and 40 who lives here with me. Complaining about the comments, complaining won't go. But with some things, and I think super valid all sneakers with neckline, that the neckline is on the instep, right, guys? It's on top of the foot. VOV, it has a tendency to lengthen. So you'll take it from that little V point to your skin if you have skin showing, right? In shorts, come out up there on the bar of your shorts, come out on the bar of your shorts. It stretches you out. That's why I always recommend the fine beak to those who are short and avoid it. Imitate the rounded beak. Read. So it's not your thing. No, guys, this is a logic. This is part of image consulting. The thin beak, it has this tendency to stretch, to lengthen the rounded beak. It has the tendency to flatten. Understand? No, it's not that you will never wear a round toe sneaker. A tip is will wear a round toe sneaker, sample skin. Now you will wear 11 long skirt that covers your entire leg, a pair of pants E, and the toe sneaker with this little V neckline on the instep. When you cover your entire leg, this still gives a continuity, even if it is a sneaker of another color. That's what we need to understand. It's not a matter of you have to use. No, you don't have to use. But the best down will always be the V-cut pointed toe sneaker on top of the foot, and it's always up and up now. A lot of beautiful sneakers, 6th line. I particularly love tennis, and you know what's really hot right now? Obvious, huh? In addition to the bicolor, several colors, the total white with a thicker sole and people down. The thicker the sole, the better. I'm not talking about those sneakers, horrible platforms, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a good sneaker, super stylish. I'm going to put it on the screen for you to be inspired, okay? It has a thicker sole, however, it is all white. I don't like that sneaker that it's white and the sole is black. It divides the low. Don't kid yourself if you think you're getting high in these sneakers, you're lying. This visually cuts your silhouette even more, cuts your foot, cuts your foot. It's a fact, okay guys, it's a force of expression, but it's true. So if your white sneaker has 11 thicker soles, 2 toes high, great, but it's all white. And this down is wonderful, 7 footwear. This is a type of footwear that saves, for example, us women at parties, and normally we get stuck mainly because we are short. But this type of sandal, as it's showing up on the screen for you, has thin straps on both the ankle and the toes. Guys, the low can wear sandals like this as long as the straps are not so thick, as long as the instep is not. Every braid can have this strip. My thin one there on your ankle and thin one on your little fingers. It won't visually make a color block, you know, because it's very thin, it shoots. So it's the type of sandal that saves us for events, festivities, right? It's elegant. It makes people's feet more beautiful, more chic. There's a little bit of sexy about it because these kind of sandals are sexy. That's the truth of sexy style, right, guys? Calm down there, but I don't have a sexy style, for example, and I wear this kind of sandalia is beautiful, it's wonderful, it leaves us neat and the little ones don't stay there burning their brains. Which sandals will I wear to this party? How will I dress? This type of sandal does not go out of fashion. It is an investment for life. And you, my friend, who is short like me, might like it too. It's all in fashion, folks, and we can. Kiss. See you in the next video, God willing. Bye-bye.